Inside Disc Golf.
Hello and welcome back to Disc Golf Stream Studios. I'm Andrew Gum here for another episode of Inside Disc Golf. Today I have two special guests with me, two of Estonia's brightest young talents. I have the MPO national champion, Rasmus Metsamaa, and the junior national champion, Roland Kõur. So, welcome to the show, guys. How you doing?
Hello, nice to be here.
Hey, thanks for the invite, and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming on. Really cool to get you guys here together to chat. So much to talk about. I guess we'll just start by kind of going through a little bit about how your season was. I mean, really impressive from both of you. I think, like, Rasmus, currently you're holding basically all of the titles in Estonia, right? You got the national doubles, you got the national MPO title, you got the winter title, and you're also a member of the world team gold medal winners for the world team championships.
Yep. I can't say that I'm not satisfied with last season, but definitely could have been better. But to start the year with winter championships was a really big thing for me, because I was chasing the first title for I think so long. So it was so emotional for me, and it although it was the winter championships, it still felt like really good win for me. So this got me going really good. And my the start of the season was pretty good for me. I think I went to the Croatia after that, and I think I played solid there also. But then it kinda fell apart for like early stretch of the season. But I'm really glad that I was able to pull off the Estonian nationals also in summer.
Yeah, and that it also earned you the Estonian Disc Golfer of the Year award as well recently, right?
Well, it's hard to tell, like, which is better. Like, okay, I won all the three nationals, but still Albert is touring full time in the US, so it's hard to compare these things. But in overall, I think, as Albert said, that I deserved this. I deserved it this year.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, nothing to take away from Albert. He's had a lot of success, and he's doing a really cool thing out there on the road in the States, touring full time. But yeah, to get all those titles and to be a member of the team championship, I think, that there's it really embodies the kind of success that somebody would need to win an award like that. I think well deserved.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, congratulations on all that success. And Roland also had some really incredible success this year. You won the junior national title. That's the 18 and under division. And then you also got a couple of big wins in the MPO as well, right? 2 in a row, where you won the Prodigy Championship, and then the what was the other one?
The Baltic Tour. Parnu Open.
Yeah, the Baltic Tour Parnu Open. And there you not only took the win, but you also shot a perfect 18 under round. First time that's ever happened in an Estonian competition, right?
Yeah, I'm quite sure about it. That was during the Prodigy Championships.
Oh, that was the Prodigy. Okay, excuse me. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I had that mixed up. But yeah, so all those incredible results, and that helped earn you the Estonian Youth Disc Golfer of the Year award, which I suppose there wasn't too much competition considering how well you played.
Well, I'd say there definitely was competition. To be honest, before the ceremony, I was sure that I was not getting the award because Matthias Villota has now gotten the award a couple of years in a row, and it made sense that he will get it again, since I think he's only 16 or 17.
Really? Okay, I didn't realize he was still a junior. Wow, so it was pretty tight then, after all, I guess. Yeah. Well, congratulations on that. Yeah, Rasmus?
They both had like really good seasons, but I'm not sure what got the win for Roland, but it definitely was a great battle, and I think that they gonna have new battles in the new season.
Something to look forward to. The first time I guess we heard about you, Roland, was on Disc Golf Stream, was at the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour Helsinki event in Talli, and you really played incredibly well there. You earned yourself a spot on the lead card final round, and that was just really amazing to watch, to see you there with all the legends at such a young age. Tell me a little bit about what that was like.
Well, I mean, that was incredible. What else can I say? I mean, my game felt good in spring at the start of the season. I had some good tournaments, and in Talli, I can't even say that the first round was mediocre, but I mean, since I was in a good, I was playing good that time, so like the mediocre round was also good, and then the second round was by far the best that I shot this year, and to see myself so far on the top of the leaderboard after day 2, it was surprising, but it was really good to see that, and of course the final day, such an experience, and can't say anything else. I liked it really much like playing in front of the cameras, in front of such a crowd. In Estonia, we never have so many people. I mean, that's such a big difference between Finnish disc golf and Estonian disc golf. So yeah, really cool to be out there.
Yeah, you looked really comfortable, in the situation there. At that point, you were 14 years old. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And are you 15 now, or? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I turned 15 in June.
Okay. Wow, that's so impressive, man. To be playing in an event like with that high level of competition, and then to get yourself on the lead card, and then you seemed completely composed, like you played really well. You just had maybe one or two kind of slip ups there that sort of like cost you quite a few strokes, but otherwise you were providing great highlights, and you were right there in the moment with all those greats. So it was really, really fun to watch that from the booth here, to commentate on, and one of the highlights of the season, to see such a young man perform at such a incredible level, and to feel, seem so confident in the situation. Very, very fun stuff. Yeah,
well, the final day wasn't something too good, but I mean, nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah. At the end of the day, it was still a positive experience, and definitely a win for me.
Yeah, that was cool. So I guess there's a lot of really exciting stuff happening this year in Estonia, which many great events. Of course, the European Pro Tour is going back for the Estonian Open, the third stop, and that's the first week of June. Are you guys playing in that event?
I will play it.
I unfortunately won't be playing that.
Yeah. There's
to get back. back to the Tali event of Roland's play.
Yeah.
It was it was so great, like experience for him, definitely. And as he mentioned, the crowd, it was like so big gallery. So because I'm not sure if it was raining or something, but it took always some time for Roland to grab his bag and go. So he would get lost in the crowd. So I was there at first, like trying to make road through the people, but like in the end, like the TD told that, okay, you have to be caddy or you leave or something, and then he just went by himself. But yeah, at first he was definitely nervous, but his game didn't show it. Of course, some mistakes happened, but I'm pretty sure that there was a few certain spots that he didn't have luck at all. He made a great shot and just didn't have the luck that it may have turned cards around. But overall, yeah, it was so cool to watch him play there with like Finnish superstars.
Yeah, and there was a really exciting battle there between Christian Kuoksa and Niklas Anttila that came down to the final hole.
It was, I think it was the Christian's first win.
Yep.
Pro Tour. Yeah, it was great watching. And I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but when I got to the Copenhagen, did you come to me and tell that? Did you see the Roland Kõur play?
Oh, at the Crocodile?
Yeah. Crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Roland definitely gave people something to talk about.
Yeah, we were really excited about it. You know, it's there's so much young talent in Finland and Estonia and everywhere now, but to play at that level with the cameras at that age, you know, that was a pretty unique event. I think pretty rare, a great experience for you. And yeah, you don't often see guys that young, especially final round, you know, in a big event like that. So really, really, really cool moment.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else you want to share about the rest of your season, Roland?
Well, the past 2 years have been similar in a way that I was playing really good in spring. Then kind of the game kind of fell apart in summer, and at the end of the summer, I gained back the confidence, and fall was also good. And talking about the last season, after the Tali, I was also really proud of 7th place at the Estonian Nationals in MPO. And then, of course, the 2 consecutive wins at the Prodigy Championships and Pärnu Open. And besides that, nothing too much special to add. Of course, the Player of the Year of the Estonian Disc Golf Association was also a really pleasant surprise.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of success. What is it like with your schooling, being still in school? Do you find it hard to get to all the events that you want, or are you able to play most of the places that you like to?
Well, for the most part, nothing too difficult. I kind of I just have to make sure that during school time in spring and fall there aren't too many events, but otherwise I'm doing good. So these things really aren't too difficult for me to keep everything good and how it should be. but this year actually the reason why I'm not playing the Estonian Open, even though it's quite close to me, of course, being in the same country, I'd really love to play it. But now that's when the school part comes in, and I have exams during that weekend. So that's why I won't be able to attend.
Yeah. Yeah, but then after that, you'll be free for the summer, and that's when most of the main events are going on anyway, I guess.
Yeah, you're correct. I have quite a few big European events planned in summer in at the end of June, July, and August.
Nice. Yeah, and I guess Estonia is going to host the European Championships this year, so that's something we're all looking forward to. That's going to be like, I guess, probably maybe the second biggest event of the season after the European Open on the European calendar, perhaps.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I would say so also. Yeah, the European Open will have the USA guys and everyone here. Probably the USA guys will go to Sula also. So these events are going to be big. And this year's European disc golf action is going to be really great. So definitely everyone should look forward for the season. And yeah, the the European Championships in Tallinn. Yeah, this is going to be big. And if anyone knows the Song Festival grounds, it's really great area to plan a course, and the venue is historic, and it's going to be really, really great competition.
Yeah, really looking forward to that.
From what I've heard, in Estonia, the organizers are putting in so much work for that for the European Championships, and I really believe that that will be the tournament players and spectators will remember for a long time.
Yeah, totally agree. That's August 16th through 20th there in Tallinn. Yeah, so it's going to be like they're setting up some temporary courses. Is that how it's going to work?
It's going to be new layout that hasn't been played before, but they're like in previous summer there were baskets and the layouts were changing, and we could play disc golf there, but now they are like figuring out what layout should they play. They tried several previous layouts from like Estonian Open, Baltic Disc Golf Championships, and I'm not sure what else, but there have been several layouts, and now, as I've heard, I think Seppo Paju is coming to Estonia to give a look at the complex and share his thoughts about it.
Nice. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the one of the main highlights of a really exciting European season. We just found out last week that the Disc Golf Network and the Disc Golf Pro Tour are going to become and sort of kind of absorbing the Euro Tour into their ecosystem, and so there's going to be a ton of live coverage. Of course, on Disc Golf Stream, we're going to be covering the European Pro Tour, and we have a couple of other really exciting events to cover. And yeah, so there shouldn't be any shortage of entertainment this year for European disc golf.
Definitely not.
It's gonna be a wild one.
Indeed. Seems like every weekend there's some big event going on, and some weekends even multiple events. So I guess it's great to have options.
It's the summer of the season will be so packed of events. It's gonna be crazy. I feel like I think the European Pro Tour will start in first weekend of May in Copenhagen.
Yep.
I feel like May and April will be pretty quiet, and then it all starts going.
Yeah, really.
It's, last year, I made like 7 tournaments in a row, and I felt like because my game wasn't going that well, it felt so hard. So I thought like, okay, this year I'm not gonna make the same mistake, that I should have like 1 weekend off just in case. But now the tour schedule is so packed, so I still have to go pretty many weekends in a row. But the guys in the US do it week after week, so we can't. We have to be there also every weekend.
Well, I've also, when choosing competitions to play at, I've now also tried to leave an off week for every 3 to 4 tournaments, which I think will help, especially in summer, when there will be more events, to every now and then have a fresh feeling and get back the feeling that you really want to compete and want to play again.
Yeah, I think that's really smart. You know, you don't want to burn yourself out and potentially injure or just kind of just overdo it. And so it's good to have a break here and there and stay fresh, like you said. But then it's kind of hard to turn down. There's just so many cool venues and, you know, but yeah, it's good to kind of craft your schedule to what makes the most sense for the longevity of the season, because it is a pretty long season, and you don't want to wear yourself out too much. And yeah.
Yep. I would prefer like if the competitions would start a little earlier, just to get like few competitions in, get the feeling, and then the whole training would start going. But yeah, this year it's I hope, well, I can try it. So next year I know if this suits me better or not. But so far for me it has been like that I need a few competitions to like get the groove and get into the game and get rid of a little bit the nerves. Just for me, it's when I'm competing, and it will definitely help me if I get some competitions in.
Yeah, and you're going to be heading over to the States for the first time for the Texas Swing in March. So that should kind of help get some of the rust out and get you some experience over there touring in the U.S.
Yep.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, this year, so I signed a contract with Latitude 64. So this gives me a little bit support on their end, and I've been like all my career I've been chasing this contract to get support and finally like get the courage, or I don't know what it was, like to go to the USA.
The opportunity
and definitely, yeah,
confidence. Yeah,
it will. it will be something new for me. I wouldn't put too much pressure on myself. I would just want to go there, play my best, and get to see what it feels to play there. And when planning, for me, it seemed like the good opportunity to get to play events early in the season and then come back to Europe, have a little break, and then go full on tour in Europe.
Sounds like a great plan. And it should be pretty nice weather over there in March. It'll be like kind of like a Finnish or Estonian summer, I believe.
I sure hope so, because last year when I won the Winter Championships, it was all ice in the competitions, and when we went to Croatia a week later, it was like warm, but it was still a little bit snowy, I think. But the warm was it was so good. It was so different to play, and it was same this year when I was like playing here in Estonia, and then went to the European Pro Tour final in Mias. And the first shots there in the warmth were so good. So I'm really looking forward for the Texas weather.
Yeah, it's such a nice feeling to throw in a t-shirt. You know, when you've been like all bundled up in the winter, it just feels so much nicer to let a swing go.
Yep, it's like freedom.
For sure. Yeah, so you're gonna play the Open in Austin. Well, I guess Waco is first. Is it? Yeah, Waco, and then the Open in Austin, and then the Houston, Texas State's the Silver Series event, right?
Yep. So these were the competitions that were like 3 weekends straight. Yep. So I think it's a good place to start, and I haven't traveled that much. Like as I've heard in the US, they have always like 10-hour drives to next place, but the all 3 events being in Texas makes it a little bit easier on that side also.
Yeah, those events are all really close to each other. Waco and Austin, there's only an hour and a half between those two, and then to Houston's like another 2.5 hours from Austin's drive. So it's really not much travel required for those 3 events. I think that's a nice little setup for you. Should be a lot of fun.
Yep, I'm looking forward for it, and it's gonna be similar like last year, and we have. In two weeks, I think we have Winter Championships, and then we're gonna have 2 weeks off, and then I will fly to Texas.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Texas, but I'll have to leave right before those events, unfortunately. So, but I hope to get to go maybe play the courses and get a feel for them. My sister lives in Austin, so I have a wedding to attend in early March. But okay. I was really wanting to stay for the Texas swing, but it's just not possible this year because my wife's working in Lapland then, and I have the family to take care of and everything back here. So, but it's going to be a lot of fun to watch live on Disc Golf Network, and we'll be rooting for you.
Have you played Waco before?
No, I haven't. But I'm going to make a trip up there while I'm there to check out the Brazos East, the Beast.
Yeah, okay. This is going to be so cool. Like, I have watched the coverage from Waco all the time, and now going there and seeing it with my own eyes and playing it, it's going to be great.
Yeah, that'll be a great experience. And there's a really great disc golf scene in Texas and in Austin. There's like so many courses and really really good courses too. So you're gonna have a great time there, I'm sure.
Even I'm really excited for Rasmus and to see how he does there. As far as I've seen the wake-up course from videos and from tournaments that it has been played, I've always felt like it's one of the coolest courses to spectate with the variety of shots in the open near the river with the wind, and then the touchy shots in the woods.
Yeah, good point. Really, really nice layout with all the different variety and shots required, and different kind of landscape within the course. So it should be a lot of fun for sure. You have any plans to go to the States someday, Roland? Are you looking?
Not this year, I don't think. But I mean, it's difficult to predict any further.
Sure.
I'll just see how things work out in Europe on our biggest events, and then we'll see where that goes on from there.
Of course.
There is going to be pretty many like spots to USDGC this year in Europe, so we have to play our best. And when you get a ticket to there, you can't
turn that down. Yeah.
Can't turn it down.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can both earn yourself a spot there, and you'll have a nice trip in the fall to Rock Hill, South Carolina. Beautiful, beautiful course, wonderful place to play. So we'll be hoping you earn those spots.
That would be another dream to check up off the list.
Yeah,
and it's great to see that the European events are providing so many tickets to there.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think there's so many good players in Europe now, and really nice that they're going to get the opportunity to qualify. Playing here in Europe and get different opportunities to earn their spot. I think it's it's very fair, and it makes it more interesting, and hopefully a lot of you guys qualify and have a good time over there. It's kind of next level as far as organization and the way they put on the event. It's a really special thing.
Yeah, last year I think 3 Estonians played there, which is like really great. And as I have talked to them, they said, yeah, if they would have an opportunity to go back, they would definitely go back.
Nice. And how about is there a world team championships this year, or is it only every other year? Do you know?
It's going to be next year, I think, because they should be like European championships, and then next year World Championships.
Oh, okay, they alternate them like that. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, so maybe if you guys could just kind of like tell a little bit about how you got into disc golf. Like a little bit about your background, like how you found out about the sport.
I can start. I think so many Estonians have heard the story already, but I'm still happy to tell it. I went picking mushrooms with my family in the woods, and just a little before that, they installed a disc golf course there, and I saw the baskets, and I thought to myself, what could those be? So at first I took the can that I had given to pick mushrooms, and I took the lead and started throwing the lead into the baskets. And then I told my parents that this is a fun game, we should definitely play it. And we got a starter pack of the 3 discs from the local supermarket, and we played with those for like a year or even more. And then we bought some more professional looking discs and started getting into it more seriously.
That's really cool. So what age were you when that happened?
That was like 7 years ago, I think. So 8
8 years old.
seems about right. It's weird to say, but I don't know I don't know the date, and I can't say the year on top of my head. But like thinking back, I have some memories and some old photos, so we can kind of locate it to when that happened.
Cool. And you so you started playing with your family, and were they really into it as well?
Yeah, they were. My dad still plays it, and he plays good. He has finished on some good spots on the Estonian tournaments, and now for the past 2 years, he has played most of the Estonian tour events and even some of the bigger European tour events that are held in Estonia.
Nice. Yeah, it's such a fun game to share with the people that you love, and to make new friends everywhere as well. It's a really great sport for social interaction, and yeah, you guys know disc golf's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's a great example how addictive it can be.
For sure. Yeah. So how about you?
My story isn't that
interesting.
That good. Yeah, but for me it was I was going to a basketball competition. Like we organized a competition with my friend, or he was organizing, I was helping, and we drove to Viljandi. And we had a little break there, and he said, like, I have discs in my car. Do you want to go play? It was, I think it was like April or something. It was still snow there. It was all wet. It was cold. And we played the whole round. The course was amazing, like the view of the lake. It was okay, it was beautiful, but it was so muddy and cold and snowy. So at first I thought, like, okay, who plays this game and why?
What's wrong with them?
Then, yeah. But then I just recently quit riding motorcycles because I had an injury, and it just felt like, okay, it's time to leave the motocross world. So I needed something to do. So in the summer I still ride a little bit, but I started like calling my friend, hey, do you want to go to play? And then each time we went, we had like this rivalry between us. So I really wanted to beat him all the time. And when we went to a competition where we got ourselves a discs as a players pack. It was a trilogy challenge, and then it was like when I went to the first competition, I was sold. Like after that, I played every weekend, every weekly, like twice a day in the snow. I didn't care what the weather was, and yeah, it was really something that I just like found disc golf as a replacement for my other sport. When I was in university, I had a friend who was playing, but unfortunately he didn't invite me to play. I've been quite mad on him because like if I could have like came into disc golf like 1 year earlier, I would have so much more time on the university to play. So yeah, it's disc golf is really something.
For sure. I wonder why he didn't invite you. maybe he could tell you were going to be great.
Well, I don't think that, but I know they were going to play with some of the guys, but for me also, at first I thought like, okay, you're going to the like forest and throwing something. It doesn't look cool, but yeah. He was and really good player in Estonia, and he really got good in disc golf. But yeah, now when I have beat him, it's good.
Nice. So yeah, really interesting stories about how you got into the game there. And yeah, I guess so. So you both signed up for the Copenhagen Open, right? I think I saw your names there. Is that right?
I'm not actually.
Oh, okay. Was it Belgium Open? Maybe I was thinking.
It was Belgium.
Sorry,
Belgium, yeah.
That's right. Okay, so
yeah, I will have both events.
Yeah, you're gonna go start. So you'll be playing in Copenhagen and Belgium, and yeah, so that'll be fun kickoff to the season there. Early May, Copenhagen, and then kind of mid to late May in Belgium, first time for the European Pro Tour.
Last year I got to play the Valby Parken. I didn't play the layout that the European Pro Tour will have, but the course really seemed really good, and I think it fits my game style pretty good.
Yeah, best of luck there. It'll be nice to kick off the year with a big win. We'll be hoping to see you on the live coverage here in the booth on Disc Golf Stream. Yeah, make sure you check that out, everybody. Copenhagen Open, gonna be a lot of fun. And then yeah, I guess Belgian Open will be really fun too. That was a really great event last year, the final event of the Euro Tour, and now this year they're on the European Pro Tour, second stop, and that's the headquarters of MDG Media. So there's sure to be a lot of great coverage from that. And have you guys been there before?
I haven't.
No.
Last year I also skipped it. Well, I kind of wanted to play it, but in the end of the season, it was like pretty much for me. So I just decided to skip it. But my Estonian friends went there, and they really said great things about it. So I'm really looking forward for it. And of course, the MDG guys, they are next level, and I'm really looking forward what they will do in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's kicking off this weekend, their first event. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see the images from that. I'll be doing the post-production commentary for most of the events, so it'll be really, really fun to follow along with that. And
yeah, that was kind of big surprise to see that they are going, but as they said, like they have been planning it for a long time, so it's going to be good. And yeah, like in Croatia, I saw those guys. They were like at first like. Yeah, they just seemed like regular camera guys, but when I saw them every event I was playing, they just every time they got more fun, and we just start talking, and they are so nice guys. I'm really looking forward to be on the coverage and have fun with them.
Yeah, they have a really great style, and they're really just constantly improving, getting better and better, and they have some great ideas, and really awesome that they're doing what they're doing, putting out the media signal the way they are, and really bright future. They're all really young guys as well, and they're working super hard, and they're really fully committed to what they do. So it's super impressive, and really fun to work with them. They're going to be so busy this year. They're covering everything basically in Europe. They got the Euro Tour, the European Pro Tour, you name it. They're the guys.
How can they be in the same place twice?
I think they're going to split into two crews.
Okay.
Maybe try to get some extra guys. Yeah.
They're really bringing it.
Yeah. What an asset to the community to get that quality of coverage so consistently, and I think they're really helping to grow European disc golf as much as anybody.
Yep, as you can see it from the US, like knowledge, like where like it is working in the US, so it's great that the European disc golf scene has a company like MDG.
Yeah, they really help share all those incredible moments and events, and they do it with a really great style as well. I really like the way they're covering. They have a lot of really cool kind of extra features and landscape shots, B-roll stuff. It's got a really nice feeling about it. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, I think one of my favorites was from Estonian Open, hole 7. They gave a like drone shot, and they had all the areas marked there. That was like really cool thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's a nice way to do the whole preview.
Yeah.
I also really like the coverage. Even now in the off season, it's fun to look back at the events that were held in the summer.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm still waiting for my skins match in disc golf stream, so I have something to wait for.
Okay, nice.
But the first skins matches are up, so you can see them there.
Yep. Yeah, I think they're releasing every 2 weeks, and there's 2 episodes out now. So make sure you go to Disc Golf Stream and check those European Pro Tour skins matches hosted by Lawrence Schauhofer. We had him on the show, and he's a really great guy as well.
Yep. I met Lawrence when he was touring in Europe with Stanislaus. They were like, when we saw them, we thought like they are crazy Austrians who like just live in a tent and make a dream happen. I think they had like, I'm not sure, like month or 2 months in the Nordic countries. They were twice in Estonia and Finland, and they had like, it was my first time when I saw Lawrence, and they were really nice guys.
Yeah, for sure, and great players too. Austria's got some really good players.
Yeah, the European disc golf scene is getting so big, and it's nice to see like new countries in disc golf, like respective. The like, I don't know. Like when we played in the World Championships, France seemed really good players. Czech Republic has really good players. Of course, Czech is like disc golf has been there for so long, but like many countries are coming in disc golf, and it's only going to grow the sport.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. Hopefully, it continues to grow a lot, especially in the South. I think that could be a way to really extend the season. Like you had mentioned earlier, that it kind of like it's quite compact into the summer. But if we find some warmer climates that the sport grows, I think we could kind of like extend the season so that it can start a lot earlier in the southern warmer places, and then be more concentrated in the northern parts during the summer months, and then maybe back south for the fall, I think would be nice.
Yep, I wouldn't mind playing in Spain.
Yeah, and there's, I guess, a few events in Spain for next season. There's on the EPTX. Those are venues that they're trying to test out for future European Pro Tour stops. So there's, I think 3 events in Spain. There's in Germany, in Britain. I don't remember everywhere else. They kind of just released that, but yeah, the future is super bright for European disc golf. That's for sure.
Yep, my friend Søren played so many events last year. He went to I'm not sure, it was Scottish or Ireland, the Bluebells.
Oh yeah, Scotland, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, this seemed like a really good place, and he has played in Spain also. Last weekend he played in Spain, so there is definitely some action going on, and it's nice to see that European Pro Tour is exploring new places to hold events.
Yeah, really exciting.
And I'm this year I got a taste of Spain. Unfortunately, I was sick before, so I really didn't enjoy the Mias because of I couldn't have trained for a month, and then going there up the hills and down the hills, it was really exhausting for me. And but I'm really looking forward to play good in the season, and then spend 2 weeks in Spain in October.
That's right. Yeah, there'll be the Euro Tour final, and then the European Pro Tour All-Star. I'm not sure what they're calling the Euro Tour one, but yeah, the final stop of both tours will be there back to back. So that's something to look forward to as well in late October. Roland, I thought I had seen that you were signed up for an event in Spain. Is that right?
Yes, I am, in March. The Spain Open. It's not. I don't think it's part of any tour. So definitely a smaller event. But I feel like it's still good. Get some practice in the warmer weather before the season really kicks off in April.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that your first time to Spain to play?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great, man. That'll be a lot of fun. March in Spain, I think it should be pretty warm already. Should be like early summer type feeling. So yeah, have a great trip there and have a lot of fun, and good luck.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks.
The Espana is like really historic in amongst Estonian players. There are every year players going there, and this course really seems awesome. So maybe some year I will have a chance to play it also.
Sounds good. Yeah, hopefully there'll be some coverage from there. I know Zona Disc Golf, they do a lot of coverage from Spain, so I have to look that up. But hopefully we'll be seeing you on there, taking down a big win in Spain.
Yeah, let's see how it plays out.
Nice. Yeah, so we talked about the European Championships. We talked about the Estonian Open. There's also two other pretty big events going on in Estonia on the Euro Tour, right? There's the Alutaguse. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but Alutaguse. Is that close enough?
It's from what I've heard, it's exactly how most people pronounce it, but we say Alutaguse.
Alutaguse.
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, Alutaguse. Yeah, that's a pretty cool place too. They got some great courses there. I really like the Maitaguse and the woods place in Alutaguse as well. I played there last year, and that was pretty cool. Really hot. It was super hot, but it was fun. So yeah, looking forward to that one. And then there's the South Estonian Open, I believe, in the early part of September. So not sure what that's like. Do you know anything about that venue?
It should be quite close to my hometown Tartu. I'm not too sure which courses will be played. Actually, I'm sure about one course, the Anikoru disc golf course. It was rebuilt last year, and they made a really cool course. And there are two layouts. One is like a pro layout, and one is an amateur layout. And I'm not sure what they will be playing. They might even combine some of the layouts and make an even tougher course for that event.
Cool. Sounds good. And I suppose you guys will probably be there to defend your national titles at the Estonian Nationals. I don't know when that is. It's sometime in August, right?
It's the first week of August.
Okay. And you guys will both be there?
I will.
For sure. The August is going to be really packed.
Yeah.
We have Estonian Nationals, then we had some competition I don't remember, and then like European Championships, and yeah, it's going to be great. The course we played this year in Nationals will be like not really tight woods, but pretty much in the woods. This year we had like a little bit more open course, but yeah, Jõulumäe course is really good. And in Estonia we don't have that many good courses, and you basically have mentioned all the courses so far. So Alutaguse, Mäetaguse are in the east.
Yep.
Then Anikoru and Elva are in the south, and Jõulumäe is like in the southwest. So yeah.
Kõrvemaa for the Estonian Open. I really liked that course. That was so beautiful.
Yeah. Kõrvemaa is like for me. I live in Tallinn. For me, it's the closest like top-notch course. But yeah, I'm like, I would prefer if something more harder would be close to me. In Tartu, it feels like there are so many good courses, like around 30-minute ride. But about Kõrvemaa, this last year I heard the Finns thought that it's so easy course, and Kõrvemaa, and I kind of started thinking that okay, it can be like it may have some easy holes, but it can be at the same time it can be really tricky and it can bite you pretty hard. But the results that were played there like speak for themselves.
Yeah, so we're kind of running out of time, but Rasmus already mentioned that new deal you signed with Latitude 64. Congratulations on that. That's really cool that you're going to get a lot more opportunities to tour more extensively worldwide. And Roland, what's your sponsorship situation for the season?
I have signed a deal with a company, and that will be published in the next week or two.
Okay. So we'll keep our ears up and eyes up for that. We won't spoil anything, but yeah, great news. Congratulations on that.
Thanks.
And so I guess if there's anything else you want to talk about, or anybody you want to thank or shout out, this would be the chance here right at the end.
Definitely, I would like to thank my family for just letting me play and chase my dreams. Definitely, this lifestyle is challenging for them also, and my kid and daughter and girlfriend are going through much, but I'm glad they are supporting me. All my sponsors, my dad and my mom, they have helped me so much. Definitely, I wouldn't be here without them. Latitude 64 for sponsoring me, and Bobo Fishing, who he's the first sponsor that I really called. Do you think can we think something about the sponsor? And he agreed immediately. So I'm really glad to him for sticking behind me. And my new sponsor, Tee Puhtaks, is really helping me this year, and I'm really thankful for all of them. And also Roland, because this year Estonian Championships, he has a big part of it in, because he just introduced me a few lines that made my game so much easier. And the whole disc golf scene, and Silver Letma and Disc Golf.e for picking me up and seeing some potential in me.
And I'd like to thank Rasmus for taking me with him to the cool European tournaments that he will be playing.
Yep, we're gonna have some touring this year, so be on the lookout for us.
Great. It's gonna be a really exciting, fun season. Anybody else you want to thank, Roland? Or
No, nothing more.
nope, all good.
Thanks for the invite. It was fun to talk.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you guys both so much for taking the time to talk with me, and I'm sure the viewers are going to really enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. I guess that's going to do it for this episode of Inside Disc Golf. We'll see you next time.
Inside Disc Golf, the European Disc Golf podcast. Everything about European Disc Golf in one podcast.